I could touch it. And it's kind of funny when you touch it. It doesn't look like you're touching it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the TopCup podcast, a weekly conversational podcast where two buds talk out their ass and fill your cups with not as much wit as Joel, because we aren't as funny and we're not as creative. We might be, but we're not. We could be, but we're not.
Yet.
Sure.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, as you guys know, Joel is taking a quick little break, hiatus, as you may say, from the TopCup podcast. So, what? I don't know. Actually,
I was going to say the weekly conversational podcast.
No, it's okay. Because I forgot that. How does Joel do it? I can never remember. Joel, I think, is starting to now do the things, right? Yeah. Where you can find us.
Yeah, I think it's like introductions and stuff.
Right. Again, so Joel isn't here, so we don't know how to do most of this, or we don't have as much practice. Anyways, Joel isn't here. He's on a quick little hiatus. Well, so we are now having to subjugate you to us fumbling all the time and not being as clever. If you want to continue watching us, though, however, or listening to us, you can find us on all major podcast streaming platforms. All of them, apparently, right? You guys said that
pretty much.
You Google us, we're famous.
Yeah, we're famous. We're the first search on Google, and it's fucking rad.
I wonder if that makes me more searchable if I search my name. Wow.
Nice. What happened here?
Well, you said you turned it off.
It might have changed
you have a white background on your phone, don't you?
I have a lighter background on my phone. Yes.
So weird. Yeah, as you guys can tell, we're upgrading in a sense. We also have new mics. Can you tell? I can't. I can't.
You will be.
I hope I could tell. Jesus, spent money on this. That if it's not worth it, fuck it. So
we also got them like 2 weeks before anyone else was supposed to get them.
Like reviewers have them.
Well, I guess, yeah, but
thank you, Rode, for sponsoring. We're not sponsored. Anyways, you can catch us on all major streaming platforms, or more predominantly on YouTube at youtube.com/TopCup. It's
TopCup.
TopCup.
TopCup. One word.
TopCup. TopCup. One word. No hyphen. No dash. No parentheses.
No space.
No space.
That's what you're looking for.
I don't know. So yeah, we wanted to
This is John.
Oh yeah, I am. Fuck. What is it? Who's the coaster now?
I guess we're both coasters. You know.
Neither one of us is a host. We're both unhosts.
We're taking turns being the host. It's John's turn today.
Yeah, and so then Daniel's the coaster.
And again, we can both be coasters. It's just one of us is the host.
One of us has to have more power over the other. That's how society works, though.
We're co-anchors.
Co-anchors? Cankers? We're cankers. No, I don't like it. It doesn't rhyme with the whole scheme that we have. But, yeah, so I am your new host, John. That is Joel. Daniel.
In spirit.
Fuck, man. I don't know how to do most of this shit. I'm also trying to fix this.
We could always do it again.
Do you want to?
No, it's fine.
There you go. See, we fuck it, man. We do it live. But not real live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
But not real live. We don't stream. Anyways, I'm your host, John, joined by my coaster, Daniel.
Hey.
Next week, it might be the opposite. This week, it might be the same. We'll find out. Anyways, what I wanted to mention was that we don't really mention the episode names or numbers per se anymore. It's just after a while we forget what episode we're supposed to be on, and for like reference sake or referencing back if ever we backlog anything, which we don't because we're always behind. It's just easier if we just don't say what episode we're on. But that being said, I want to say, as of right now, I believe we are considering this the season 3 of the TopCup podcast. Season 1, if any of you are longtime viewers may know, was good shit.
Yes, it was good shit.
It was amazing. No, it was back. I can't even. Oh, fuck, man. I want it to be longer. Anyway, season 1 was when we were strictly audio. We didn't really have any video for you guys. And once we started incorporating video, we decided that would be season 2.
Season 2 was a long season because we didn't decide if we wanted more seasons.
Because we weren't sure if we wanted to go at it as a, how to say, every 10 episodes kind of deal, or if we wanted to go about it in the sense of
big changes.
And I believe we decided big changes felt more natural. It just would feel weird if we had season 7 by 70 episodes. It just, at some point, it becomes too much. So we decided it would be big changes, and we didn't know when that would be. We kept upgrading audio and other things, but none of it felt substantial enough. So we decided, or Daniel and I decided, that now that we just hit this would essentially be episode 31. Woo. Since we are on now the 30s, and we have upgraded audio in the while, we have new microphones. We're trying to work on a more nicer set, and that Joel,
I made the logo,
is not currently with us as he's on his break. It's also a drastic visual change. So we were like, you know what, let's go with this. This would be a good time to do season 3. It would be the one that Joel was on his break for, and then may or may not come back at the end of this year, depending on how busy and how caught up on things he is. But so yeah, that's where we are right now. So welcome, hopefully, to season 3 of the TopCup podcast. Hopefully, production should be ramping up. I know Daniel has been working in the background on designs and stuff like that. So why don't you talk about
Cue new animated intro.
Are you going to have it done in time?
No.
Okay, we'll see. There you go.
I mean, maybe if I go balls to the wall over the weekend, but
yeah. So why don't you explain a little bit as what you've been working on?
Okay, so this is a long housekeeping today, but yeah, no, I've taken on the task / job title of graphic designer. Yay! And I've been putting some work into things. Like, it kind of started when I made the thumbnail schedule for our extra live stream.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, this is really fun. I actually really like this because it felt, simple and smooth and stuff.
Yep.
I moved on to several iterations of a thumbnail cover for our episodes, which you will see soon, beginning in season 3.
Right, yeah. We used to, as some of you might know, we actually used to have like some thumbnails where we would take pictures. Had a little bit more thought put into them. If you remember episode 1, or not episode 1, but 11, one of the videos, the first video we did, we had end cards, which was interesting. We had an outro and everything.
That was hard.
These guys are not good with scripts. That's all I can say.
Not yet.
Not yet. So yeah, like you were saying with we have now, I think it's essentially like a layer. So now hopefully the idea is we can take more better screenshots for the thumbnails. And then you would be able to add the new design on them and make the logos a little bit more, or the thumbnails a little bit more appealing than just a random screenshot that either we took or YouTube generated for us, and we just were like, yeah, you know what, that's our video. But we'll see how that goes. It might take a while. I think what we decided for this episode was that, again, we want to work more on our production. We always just don't have enough time. We're Daniel and I are full-time students, right?
No, I'm part-time now.
You're part-time now? Okay, well, I'm full-time student. You're part-time, but we're both full-time workers. So, finding time to do the podcast has always, I wouldn't say been a hassle, but it gets challenging every once in a while. I mean, we took almost a whole unscheduled month off during the whole extra life, and then work got in the way. Some of us were sick, and now here we are. So we decided that for this episode, what we want to do is try to give you the best possible episode that we can try to give you for season 3. What?
Doing a hell of a job so far.
Yeah, well, hey, look, man, I'm trying to remember all of this. I think we talked about this like a week ago, and we haven't really touched on it since. So, hey, fuck you. Anyways, so we want to spend time working on maybe doing a little bit more logos, the animation, cuts, edits, stuff like that, behind the scenes, and bringing this episode out whenever we feel like we have all that, I guess, under control, situated. I don't know what the right word for this. And we'll see how long that takes. And if it's too long, we'll dial back on some stuff. And if it's somehow in time for our usual week, is usually what we give it. So we record 1 week, have that episode out the next week. Basically, see what we can do with our lives and our schedules to get out for you guys in that amount of time. Because recently, or usually, I should say, the way we do it is, we record, get what we can out by next week. And that usually falls primarily on me, as I'm the main editor, to do. And with work and school, I sometimes have enough time to put a little bit more polish on our episodes, but sometimes it doesn't, especially if I'm trying to keep that weekly quota. If we fall behind a bit, it kind of gives me a little bit more time to work on an episode. So we're just going to, and yeah, now that you're going to be doing a little bit more graphic design on your end, we're going to see if we can up the production quality and then scale back what needs to be done or what needs to, and push out what we can from there. And hopefully it'll be a lot more entertaining for you guys, for the viewers.
Starting with our kick-ass screen.
That, our logo. Daniel worked on that, so.
It was very fun and quite challenging. Because there are some portions of it where it's the pixels aren't big enough to show change. It's fine, but continue anyway. It's yeah. So it's kind of shot in the dark a lot of places, but I got it.
It looks really
got it.
It's a lot more polished than our original design.
Oh yeah,
I want to say that. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
So I think
wait till you see the thumbnail cover.
Yeah, and I remember we were workshopping that. Is that the right word? Workshop it? Yeah, you were working on it, and it was hell for you. We just kept saying no, do that, no, do that.
Yeah, it was pretty aggravating, especially with Joel. He pulled the fuck with the movers and the refrigerator move. What if you put it over there in that corner?
Now, what if you do?
Okay. That corner, but turn it. Okay, turn it the other way. Okay, it looks good. You're going to hate me.
But put it back.
Can you put it back?
To the way it was originally? Yeah, and for me, it was I was oh, that's not good. But I was using the words that I was using for for photography, editing. So I was saying that graduated filter or whatever looks weird. The gradient, there we go. See, yeah, I really know my stuff. Yeah, I was that gradient, can you shift it? And I kept telling you to do it, and it didn't seem to ever fucking change. And then it wasn't until finally at the end we're oh yeah, no, that's the mist filter. I'm what the fuck? And he's oh, did you mean Like, no, the gradient is like the border. The little mist is like the other thing. I was talking about the mist the entire fucking time.
Well, no, there's still confusion. I see. No, the mist was the gradient,
Right.
but it was in such a way that it was like an airbrush effect almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just faded like that, because I had the opacity like lower, but it just faded like that, and the borders had their own gradient effect on it with the color, so it was just different. But what you were saying kind of made it feel like you were talking about the border, and it kind of pissed me off because I'm like, that's not the fucking whatever. But we got it.
So yeah,
we got it.
So that's hopefully something you guys should be seeing when this episode comes out. New thumbnail, nice little set design, new better look and sound. And are you working on anything else?
I'm still looking into merch. Like not for you guys.
Not yeah.
For us.
For us.
For us. Not like you would want our merch.
Team member apparel.
Yeah, team uniforms.
Team uniform.
Yeah, so I've been looking into shirts for months, since like when we first started.
Yeah. I'm fine with like a hat or beanie.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would sport a shirt all the time, as I have obviously shown that I really just like this combo on me all the time, so I just kind of stick with it. It is so bad for the camera. It's just super saturated. It's just red. That's all it ever looks.
I can make you a red shirt.
Fuck that.
Jesus. But yeah, I've been looking into shirts for the longest times. Kind of dabbled in stickers. Have a new logo design that will work great as a sticker. No, but I'm gonna upgrade that too. Then I started looking into beanies because I think it'd be sick, and we like beanies.
I don't wear them as much, but yeah.
Okay, well, moving on. I also looking into hats.
I like hats. Hats are nice.
Hats are a lot better.
But like, I like really, really plain hats. So like,
well, you're gonna get a really, really, really plain hat with our logo stitched on it.
I don't know, like how subtlety.
It's gonna be in the fucking front.
Maybe I want it in the back.
I can put it in the back.
Maybe I want it on the side.
Put it on the side.
Maybe I want it underneath.
I can put it on every panel and the lining.
Inside?
Yeah, dude,
like if I take off the hat, hold it up, and you just see TopCup. Like a charging station. You know where you put design, logo, intro. How about that? Are you doing that?
Yeah. So it works. I'm finding out how to better use Photoshop and like,
Audition?
No.
Animate?
No, the other one.
After Effects?
Lightroom? No, Lightroom's for pictures.
Photoshop
and for video stuff.
Premiere? Oh, okay.
Trying to learn how to use Photoshop. I'm getting my Adobe skills up so I can get a better job.
Adobe.
Shut up. You're the one that pays for it.
I don't even use it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I'm getting my Adobe skills up so I can work on an animated intro, hopefully.
Or a jingle.
Oh yeah, I'm also looking into making some music for the intro as well. And possible other intros for stuff like the teacups.
Yeah, you're definitely taking on like the biggest
yes.
workload right now.
Yes, I am.
Good for you. You had 30 fucking episodes to catch up to where I'm at. You've literally just come in and looked pretty. That's it. That's your only job. You come in, you look pretty. Oh yeah, cool, motherfucker. But I've been editing for like 30 fucking episodes. Yeah, but what I'm saying is I've been editing for like 30 episodes. Okay?
Did you copy paste most of the editing?
No, I can't. I want to, but there's always something fuckety up with you guys and how you do your fucking audio and all that. That's why I
never changed my audio. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you don't know how to talk into a mic. So
hopefully the new mics fucking take out the user error.
Then I can fucking copy and paste. The idea is to copy and paste. You would think after 30 fucking episodes that I would have something down where I could just go like drag and drop and hey, I'm done. That's literally only one aspect of this entire fucking setup right here. One aspect.
Drag and drop.
One. Anyways.
Sounds like a move from early Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon drop?
Dragon drop.
Really?
Dragon throw.
Dragon throw?
But yeah, so that's pretty much all housekeeping. Look like you got something there, John.
I do. As a final parting, Joel left us with a topic. He was told to, I was told not to look at it and see what it was about. I only have a vague idea what it is. I wasn't sure if he wanted us to show it on screen or.
Can you read Joel's chicken scratch?
We'll see. It's been a while, but we'll see. So yeah, he said, if you had a restaurant, what would you name it? What would you sell? Pitch other person's restaurant to the audience. Other person's. Why wouldn't we pitch our restaurant?
You had a restaurant,
right?
What would you sell? Pitch the other person's restaurant to the audience.
Joel, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean,
why am I pitching John's restaurant to the audience?
Again, I think he wanted us to talk about this before. But Joel, I never follow through exactly what you want. I get close, but then I always fuck it up.
Hey, our first audience topic. First fan topic from Joel Martinez from San Francisco, California.
That name sounds...
I see him in the chat a lot.
Oddly familiar. What chat? Fuck you.
See him in the comments a lot.
I don't know. Let's see.
You're a piece of shit. You're no fun.
I hate you. Well, because we should be... Yeah. Topic for a later day. Anyways, back to what Joel was saying. I don't know. I think that one of the issues is I don't have a favorite type of food. So I can't really say what I want to say something akin to a buffet or Boulevard Cafe where they're just they make all their foods all the time. Is that buffet as well? We can order breakfast
diner.
It's a diner. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'd have something like that.
I don't know if I guess. I mean, cafe. What? I don't know.
Sizzler, Denny's.
Sizzler is more of a
IHOP.
A semi.
That's a buffet.
Kind of thing. IHOP. Those are just restaurants.
I don't know. My point is,
you order off a menu.
I don't think I could have a restaurant that's hey, this is La Fondue, and we specialize on French bakery. I can't do that. I would be I'm tired of this shit. Can we do pizza today? Can we do fucking hamburgers tomorrow? Some ravioli on Wednesday? Change it up. I don't know. I can't see myself doing a set theme for my restaurant. It would have to be a diner that just does a little bit of everything. But, hopefully good. Because that's the issue, when you go to those places that have a little bit of everything, you're cool, I can order a taco, a burrito, a pizza, pasta, seafood, Japanese. Then you're just okay, something here is not going to taste good, So I think that's the main issue with those kind of restaurants.
It's a restaurant that...
Or diners.
Serves Japanese, Chinese, Indian, Mexican food. Yes.
Oh, you're talking about that one place?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. I don't know if they do Indian though, but they do Japanese and they do Chinese, but they speak and they play Mexican music.
Weird.
But it's so fucking good.
Let's see. I had a restaurant. It would be named. Mm-hmm. A lot of dead air here, Daniel. Fuck. Feel it. I don't know. I mean, it can be something generic Danny's. D's. Danny Boys.
Did you?
Okay, so it's got to be called Buddy's Cafe. and it's gonna be just a diner.
Just a diner.
It's a diner. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have fucking diner food. You can have eggs however the fuck you want it at whatever time. We're gonna be open 22 hours a day.
Jesus.
No, we'll be open from like. Okay, I have to be real to myself because I'm gonna be the one working. We're gonna be open from like 8:30 to like 11:30.
Well, if you're the owner, do you have to wake up as that early?
Well, because I'm not. I have to start when I start the business.
Yes.
You know.
I would just be like, look, I'm more of an entrepreneur. Okay, like what the fuck? Why would I cook?
Okay, Buddy's Cafe, 8:30 to 11:30 p.m. 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Let's see.
I think that's. I depending on like how much breakfast I have. If I like do eggs, hash browns, stuff like that, I feel like I have to wake up open at like 7 because at 8 I feel like most people are already doing their thing. You know, past the early breakfast.
Let's see. We'll be open 6 days a week. Close on Mondays.
Why Mondays?
Because I like it. And because that's my current work schedule.
Okay.
Closed on Mondays. We're open every day except for Monday.
We're closed whenever the fuck we feel like. You know? You walk up to our restaurant. Hey, are they open? I don't fucking know. You know, it depends. Did I wake up that morning? Yes. If not, then no.
So it's gonna be like something akin to Mel's, like Mel's Drive-In, or for those of you familiar, or like pretty much like most diners, I guess. We'll basically serve like a bunch of random shit. Gonna be a lot of Mexican food in there. I'm telling you that. You know, when you go to a random diner and it's like chilaquiles and chilerenos and you know shit like that, it's always very lackluster.
Yeah, I feel
even if you have a Mexican person cooking the food, it's like they've never eaten it in their life.
They're just like, man, I just follow the recipe. I think it's shit, but you know, this is my job. I follow it.
It happens. Whatever.
I feel like if I had it like the way I wanted it, I would just go with whatever piques my interest. So you would have to really have a similar palate to me. It's just like, man, do I want pizza today? Italian sausage and pepperoni? Or do I want ramen? Or do I want tacos? Fuck, this is a hard... See, that's the thing. I'm not going to make the fucking... whatever the fuck, bolognese, you know? Nah, fuck that. No one orders that to begin with. You know, everyone orders the goddamn fucking fettuccine Alfredo, the spaghetti and meatballs, and the fucking lasagna. That's what they're for. Maybe a little bit of chicken parm.
You know what a bolognese is?
Nope.
Basically spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
With like...
I thought like the most...
Basically spaghetti sauce.
Hey man, I'm just trying to think of like the most fucking like Italian ass fucking ravioli kind of names, you know? Maybe a little ravioli. Basically, here's my thing. Fuck all the little shit. Not gonna have that. We're gonna have the good shit. The kings, you know? You know, that's what we're gonna have. You're not gonna go in and get fucking meat like fucking ramen with mushrooms. I don't see. Here's the issue. I only ever eat one type of ramen, and it's chicken katsu ramen. So I don't know all the other fucking types. But that's my point. That's the ramen we have. That's the only fucking ramen we have. Sushi, fuck sushi. I don't like sushi. Tacos, you get one type of taco. You want lettuce in your taco? Get the fuck out of my store.
I don't know about all that.
I don't like lettuce in my taco.
I love me some lettuce in my taco. But
Really?
yeah, I grew up with fucking ground beef tacos.
Oh yeah,
lettuce and shit.
Ground beef has lettuce, but carne asada does not. At least in my fucking restaurant.
Okay.
Or they bought.
I'll ride with you on that one.
It's also because like most of the time, whenever I get ground beef tacos, they have lettuce, but I've never seen carne asada have lettuce in it. I think that's weird.
Cabbage.
Maybe because ground beef is like a little bit drier.
I mean, it depends on how you cook it.
Well, I suppose.
It also depends on like what you add in it. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have We have 4 pasta dishes. It's gonna be spaghetti and meatballs. It's gonna be fettuccine alfredo with chicken. No extra charge for the chicken if I can help it.
If you can help it, add a little bit of lemon on that, just a little bit. God,
Put some lemon zest. It's fine.
Little lemon zest or lemon juice.
Lasagna, and
how is yours any different from what I said?
and a pasta carbonara.
Yeah. See, what the fuck is that?
Going by the Josh McCouga method, if you order the pasta carbonara, it serves. There's 6, 8, and 12. It comes in portions of 6, 8, and 12. It's a party pasta.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. And I just want a preference. I worked at Olive Garden.
It's like, just think like
you would think I'd know some of the menu.
Just think like a really fatty Italian mac and cheese.
We're going to have mac and cheese breaded, okay? Not like plain ass mac and cheese. Fucking breaded. Shells mac and cheese are also really good. I blame Buffalo Wild Wings for that shit because they use shell macaroni and it's so good.
I blame Velveeta.
Not really macaroni. If I say shell macaroni, is it?
It's shell pasta.
Shell pasta because macaroni is isn't it?
Macaroni is its own pasta.
Yeah. I mean, that pasta is good. Don't get me wrong, but like the shell one, like I'm a sucker for shells. Like even with that one thing that Breana always makes me sopa. There you go. With sopa, like I like the shells more. She likes alphabet, but I'm like, but the shells trap a little bit of that juicy shit inside, and when you eat it, it's like same thing with mac and cheese. You get the shell, gets a little bit of cheese in there, a little cheesiness, and then you eat it and.
When we're done, I'm going to show you the pasta carbonara episode of Josh McCouga.
Oh my God.
We're going to watch it. It's like 20 minutes.
Okay, fine.
It's great. Sure. God, I want to make it so fucking bad. Anyway, yeah, pasta dishes. We're going to have, let's see, what the fuck? What are we going to do? The menu might change depending on the time of day, like availability and such, like how they cut off waffles at 12 o'clock, you know? Bullshit. But I understand. Yeah. Mexican food. We're gonna have, of course, burgers, stuff. I'm gonna see if I can sweet talk Martha into letting me letting me have SP chips and SP fries. I mean, I guess I would have to go talk to Esperanza's family, but either
they're
way,
the same.
Well, yeah, but like they're kind of like.
No, the owner of Esperanza is the brother of Martha.
Yeah, but they're never like on great terms.
Yeah,
but my cousin's dad is part of the family.
I get that, but I'm saying their recipes come from like a singular source.
Well, yeah, but like who do I have to talk to get, you know?
Oh, okay, that I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, then standard diner food, eggs, ham slices. Ooh, country fried steak. I'm gonna learn how to make some bomb ass country fried steaks.
I will find a McDonald's executive, hold them at gunpoint, and figure out how to make it their fries.
Nah, I'm cool. I'll have Alma make her fries. Homemade fries. She and I already talked about this. If we ever make a restaurant, you have to make fries like that.
Sure, okay.
Because those are the fries that I grew up with.
Sure, fine. But here's my thing. Which one is a multi-billion-dollar company? McDonald's with their fries or Alma with her fries? Fucking McDonald's. That's who, bitch.
And that's why I prefer Alma's fries. You know why?
Why?
Because McDonald's is heartless. There's no love in their food.
I don't care. There's salt.
You'll order McChicken and they'll give you a chicken nugget in the place.
Oh, yeah. So Breana...
Happen to Vale.
Brianna and I were watching like those teens react, the FBE, and they, first of all, some of them were so dumb in this episode that I'm talking about. It was like the top 10 like best selling fast food services, and like some of these people were like putting fucking Chipotle and Chick-fil-A at like number 1, 2, and 3. Because that's like their personal preference. And like Breana and I are just there and I'm like, how the fuck could you ever rationalize them beating Starbucks and McDonald's? I was like, I already know what's number 2, 1, and 2. Starbucks is 2, McDonald's is number 1. Well, why even fucking question literally any of that? Anyways, a lot of them were really dumb in their like ranking system, but
let's be real. Sorry, just one side. Let's be fucking real. Chick-fil-A is not that good.
I'm
gonna be fucking real. Chick-fil-A not that good. I was not impressed.
It tastes fine. Like that's it. Like it tastes fine. In the end, they're fast food. They taste fine. I don't think like. I think if I went to a Chick-fil-A and ate there, I'd be like satisfied. But I don't think it's like one of those people was like almost on the verge of tears when they got to try the Chick-fil-A and we're like, how the fuck? It's not that good.
I'd rather eat Popeyes, and not because of the chicken sandwich shit. I just rather eat Popeyes.
I don't like either one. Like they're both fine.
And aside from that, I'd rather eat KFC.
Okay, here's the thing. KFC, their chicken is okay, but let's be real, it's the gravy and the mashed potatoes. That's what I love.
I'm gonna be real.
People say it tastes like cardboard. I say fuck them.
I'm gonna be real. I've come to like Popeyes mashed potatoes and gravy.
I think it's just I think it's just the what they use a style of spice in it. What is it called?
Like a Cajun spice.
Cajun. There you go. It's good. I don't know. I just like KFC's. Anyways, back to that list. What was interesting is that they had like Wendy's and they had Burger King, and I think they had another place. And what's just really interesting about that is like all their main things are like the Baconator, right? Or the double blah 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 beef thing burger, right? Literally, that's like their best-selling item. All the burger places, best-selling item, burger. McDonald's, fries. And everyone's like, just like, really? Taco Bell, guess what it is? The fucking taco. Apparently Dunkin' Donuts was there. Guess what they were? The fucking donuts. Like, pretty much everything that is what you think it is.
Probably.
It's like Subway's. Theirs was like the BLT, obviously. Starbucks was pumpkin spice latte. Honestly, I think it does as well as it is, not because it's particularly great, but just because it's like that special one that they make. But yeah, we were just like, I like how like fucking McDonald's is the only one. It's a burger place. So they don't even win with burgers. They win with fucking fries. That's what makes them so popular. But anyways, just a little thing I wanted, a little aside. But yeah,
I'm sorry, I was just thinking Taco Bell, taco sauce.
Taco sauce, yeah. If they sold it,
I mean, like at Taco Bell, they don't. Not that I know of, but like
if you order
they sell
online,
it in stores.
Oh well, yeah.
Bottles.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know, dude. Did you finish up your restaurant thing?
Oh, let's see. 4 pasta dishes. Mexican food. I didn't go into detail about the Mexican food, but that's still kind of up in the air. Enchiladas for sure. Oh, there's no fucking way I'm going with that enchiladas.
Oh my god. Oh, we went out over to the diner yesterday for food, and he was saying how he was making enchiladas, but he just couldn't get it right. And he's like, yeah, I had the tortilla there, and like it just, and he's like, oh no, it's a lot harder. And I'm like, well, did you get the enchilada tortillas? He's like, no, I just used tortillas. I'm like, no, they have specific tortillas when you make enchiladas. And he's like, they do? I'm like, yeah, they're like thinner and like they're more malleable or whatever the fuck. And he's like, how do you know this? I'm like, Dad, you can tell when you eat them. Like you cut into it, it's just like pop. You get regular tortillas, they're just like, no, they don't cut. And like they're not as thick. They're like thinner and they're like slightly airier. So I was just like, because he's trying to get more into cooking. And
you just gotta do it right.
Huh?
Sorry, Mr. Avidas. You just gotta do it right. I'm gonna be real with you.
He's learning to cook because no one else can cook for him. So it's just like, I'm just like, hey.
I could teach him a good mashed potato recipe from Lemonade.
I really loved Lemonade's mashed potatoes.
I'm making days.
Damn. Want to bring some over? Wait.
You guys aren't going to?
No.
Hey.
Well, I'm not going.
Okay. Well, Breana's staying. Oh, Breana's there all week?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Well, no, she comes back on Thursday because she has work Thursday night. She couldn't get out off. It's because Black Friday, I guess. Yeah. Somehow that has attributed to movies.
I'm going to go support her.
Fuck you. What are you gonna go watch?
Probably Frozen.
Frozen.
You know, it might happen tomorrow. Actually, never mind.
I liked it.
Let's see. Oh yes, and just because my friend Bella and I had a small conversation about this. Every order of enchiladas is made to order. Like,
oh, you don't like the fucking ones that they just heat up and here you go?
Yeah, no, like I could make it like a big batch of enchiladas and just send it out, but no. Bella and I got into a little kerfuffle about enchiladas being served in restaurants. Mm-hmm. And she says they shouldn't be served in restaurants because enchiladas are meant to be eaten straight after being cooked. I was like, but they cook them and then they give them to me. Like, it's like, no, I value enchiladas in restaurants. I was that child that ate nothing but fucking cheese enchiladas and rice and beans.
Wait, I don't. They're supposed to be consumed after they're cooked. That's what she said.
Yeah.
The fuck does she think happens in restaurants?
I don't know. I mean, like, understandably, heat lamps and shit. But like,
okay,
you know, like you because enchiladas, all you gotta do is like pour some more sauce on it and fucking pop it in the oven for like 2 minutes.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that this does happen, but ideally, the heat lamps really the food should be underneath the heat lamp for no more than like a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. Like is probably where like the grace period, I would say. They shouldn't be there any more than a minute, ideally under 30 seconds, but like in reality, it should be 30 seconds to a minute. Does that happen? No, never. But ideally, but the heat lamps do a pretty decent job. I mean, it's not perfect, but like it's better than just leaving it there and just, I don't know. Enchiladas are fine at restaurants. Yeah. I've had them. They're good.
Yeah, so have I. I grew up on enchiladas in restaurants. The fuck?
I like the ones with the big ass meat. Slabs of meat. Okay. No, you didn't have those at Martha's? Yeah, the Verde Verde ones?
Oh, you mean just like really big chunks?
Yeah, like the little cubes.
Okay.
Yeah,
you said slabs, and like a fucking slab is like a slab of concrete, you know, not a chunk.
Okay, like the little cubes of meat. Like those were my favorite over there. Speaking of meat, we went to that place that my dad likes going to over on the pier. This is just a food episode today. Sorry, guys, or not sorry. Sorry if you get hungry and you can't eat.
Blame Joel.
Yeah, honestly, no, that's the main people I'm apologizing to. If you're hungry, you have to finish the episode before you eat. You're not allowed to eat while. Because we're getting hungry.
Or while you watch the rest,
I'm getting hungry.
While you watch the rest of this episode, just order some food.
No! Oh, okay. But it has to come as soon as, like, it has to arrive as soon as.
I promise you, by the time you finish this episode, your food will be there.
Yes. Because you are not allowed to eat while we are not allowed to eat. And currently, we are not allowed to eat. So, therefore, you can't eat. Back to the episode. Should have, like, little, like, you should make the animations. So, it goes, for each time, like, we address the camera. And it's like, now, back to the episode. And it's like, yeah, so I was talking about blah, 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 you know? Like, just like that. Season 3 changes.
So dumb.
Anyways, I'm sorry, Suzu. But it was just funny because like the kid that came up with my dad, and he took him to the restaurant. And, like he was like, "This is like the most expensive restaurant I've ever been to in my life." And we're like, "Don't worry about it, man. Just order whatever you want." I found it funny because he looked really anxious, and then the thing he ended up ordering was like. Aside from the market price items, was the most expensive fucking item on the entire menu. And I'm just like, I like how like you're stressing out over how expensive everything is, but the end result is you ordering the most expensive thing. He ordered like a New York steak, and I'm just like,
hey, go big or go home, right?
I was like, hey man, like this is the only time you're gonna get it, like at this quality, maybe like in the foreseeable future. So yeah, enjoy it, but. I just found it funny. What?
Appetizer. Deviled eggs.
Dude, I have not had a deviled egg.
Also making that in 2 days.
Ew, man.
Oh, we have fun. We have fun Thanksgiving.
At your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Me and Alma. We have fun.
Oh, wait, are you talking about just over at your place?
Yeah.
I thought you were going home. Oh. You want to bring some over?
Aaron asked me if I was going home today. I told him.
Yeah, no,
Seemed a little
he messaged me
disappointed.
too. I wonder if they're doing something.
Maybe he's just like lonely.
I don't know. Yeah, no, he messaged me too, asking like if I was coming home, and I was like, I can't. Like, unfortunately, I have today and yesterday off. But like trying to fit a train down and back, or just a car ride down and back, not the easiest thing, and it's like really time consuming. So I was just like, no, I need at least 3 days. That way I can have one day where I could just relax. Because I slept like fucking hella yesterday. As soon as you left, I was up for maybe like an hour or two later. Passed out. Woke up for like 2 hours. Passed out again. Woke up for like 2 hours. And then fell asleep for like, I want to say almost 10. So yeah. But no, I was going to say Breana has been pestering me recently to make the candied yams that I used to make. And I was just like, I don't know.
The double baked candy yams from the Friendsgiving.
The Friendsgiving. Oh, that's. I mean, they were still good. I like to think that they were still good because everyone said they was still good. It was just thanks to a certain someone, they got double cooked and they become a slosh. Fucking Dominic though, he like
ate them though.
He ate the shit out of that. He's like, dude, as soon as that shit solidified, fucking devoured it. And I'm like, he's like, I'll be honest though, ate a little bit before it even solidified, and I was like, it was good. So I was like, all right, I'll try to remake it. But just because Black Friday, I don't have a lot of time. So if anything, I'm gonna have to save the cooking funness probably for Christmas, if not New Year's. Something. It's a lot harder with retail. I'll admit that. There are perks of food service, and you don't have to worry about Black Friday and like Boxing Day and all that kind of shit, because who cares? It's food, you know? Half the time, I think some people expect them to be closed on those days. But retail, it's like, nah, son, those are the days you have to be open. So that's one of the downsides.
Apparently, Black Friday is a busy day for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have Black Friday off, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I have the next 3 days off.
Yeah. And
Great.
I think, again, it also goes
and
to
I
show.
get paid for a holiday.
Time and a half is nice. I was going to say, I think that's the other thing. Once you become like, not better, but like a good employee, as opposed to like the rest if they're not as good, is they want you for like every shift. And that's just like, fuck. Like, I'm not trying to be a good employee. I just want your job. That's
Jesus.
it. I just want to be a lead. That's it. I just want your job. Make me a team lead. Yeah, that's it. I'm not a good employee, boss. I'm just coming for you. I'm coming for that money, you know?
We're implementing a new training program, and I can work there.
Ooh.
And I'm like, how the fuck do I do that? I want to be zone leader, because now the new trainees like have to do like this homework assignments and stuff, and they have to be signed off by a zone leader. I'm like, how do I become a zone leader?
So that reminds me of like, you know how like I've mentioned I'm a team trainer? I've been giving my so much shit to my my team leads because of it. Because like they were like, "Oh, John, we have a new like a new trainee or a new employee. Have you met her yet?" I'm like, "No." Surprising, right? You would think I'd train them. And like they'll just stare at me like, "Look, John, you weren't here, okay?" And I'm like, I'm here now, and they're like, they're not here. I'm like,
call them in.
I don't know, or they are there, and I'm like, John, they're off in like an hour or two. I could teach them a lot in an hour, and they're like, they're already being trained. I'm like, but are they?
Are they?
But are they? And they're just like, one of these days, I'm just gonna be like 4 people at once, and I'm like, that's cool. There's like, this time I was specifically talking to my lead, Sarah. I'm like, Sarah, there's one thing you need to learn from me, and it's I love bossing people around, and that's all I do with trainees. And she's like, yeah, I can tell. You seem like that kind of person. And I'm like, I feel like you meant that as an offense. I'm taking it as a compliment. And then like one of the
I know what you're doing, but you're right.
But you're right. And then like one of the trainees from like a month or two ago, he walks by, and I'm like, see, there's Amel, for instance. He's the best one. Why, Sarah? Come on, ask me why. And she's like, let me guess. Because you trained him? Because I trained him. You can ask everyone else. We all agree he's the best. Everyone sucks. And she's like, John, you can't say that out loud. I'm like, why? What? Is someone going to hear me and be like, how dare you say that? And we're like, no, because they all think it. Even the new ones think it. But anyways. I was
Black Friday?
Black Friday. Well, Thanksgiving. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, Breana wants me to make the candy jams. And like I want to. But like it's a process, you know, and like that's not a big kitchen.
No. I mean, Joel and I have managed a lot out of there before, but no, it's not a big kitchen.
Well, I really like utilizing space. Dude, like when I made the candy yams back at my house, I mean, you know how big my kitchen is.
Yeah.
And more specifically, you know how big it is and you know how many countertops I have. I utilized all that real estate. Like I was like I'd turn and like there was always something going on at every countertop. And I was just like boxed in. And I'm like, I love this.
Good real estate.
It's free real estate.
I can't wait to cook at my mom's house. Oh, my mom she's having Christmas at her ranch.
Yeah, I told my dad about that.
Sick.
Yeah, I told my dad about that. He's like, "Oh, that's really cool for her." Like, he was wondering where was it? Is it in?
Oh, it's technically Greeley, but it's like down Crawford by like the power plant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he wasn't sure if it was like back in like Cutler or Rosie or anything like that, or Visalia. And I was like, I don't remember.
Basically, mine and Dominic's old street, further down.
Okay. Yeah, I want to not really get back into cooking, but for certain occasions, it is fun to cook. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I feel like at this point I have to make the candy yams. I can't remember though. Who made the better eggnog? Was it Dominic or Joel?
I feel like it was Dominic.
Was it Dominic?
I feel like it was Dominic.
I need Dominic to come over and make some fucking eggnog.
I mean, you can just watch the video.
You seem so upset about that.
Well, no. I mean, like I would love for him to make some eggnog too, but it's like it's not gonna happen unless he like sends Breana up with a thermos.
He can come up. He knows how to drive.
Yeah,
he can drive.
He can bring Breana.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I may have some stuff for him to take
wait,
down.
What video?
We learned from this guy that makes like a bunch of drinks and stuff.
Oh well, yeah, but I don't want to make the fucking.
Well, fuck you then. Buy it.
The number one reason why I don't want to cook is I hate doing the work, and I hate the cleanup.
Most of the fun.
Fuck it.
You clean as you go. You know this, John.
Fuck it. You know.
Jesus.
But yeah.
This guy. No wonder he was gonna delegate for his restaurant.
I look like
Add on?
No. What's the girl's name from Peanuts? Remember that always put
no.
She'd put the football down.
I want to say Betty.
Yeah. I don't know. It's because like this right here.
Yeah, I kind of get. Oh man, it's that season, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
it
season.
Is.
Oh fuck. Man, I want to watch Rudolph this year. It's gonna be great.
You want to? Is it on Disney Plus? No. Really?
But I mean, it's not a Disney movie. It's old ass.
That's surprising.
Movie, but I'll find it.
You'll find it. Torrent it. We don't condone torrenting.
You know, my mom has a collection of DVDs of like Christmas movies. So I might be able to borrow that from her.
I really want to get a 4K DVD
player.
Oh no, that's
our Xbox. 4K DVD.
Well, like those 4K HDR DVDs.
Okay.
DVD, like the
Ultra HD shit.
Yeah, the Ultra HD. I've never had one in my life. The best we have is like Blu-rays. We actually don't even have them anymore. They were all Joel's. The only Blu-ray I've had is like Miz.
I want to get the recent Planet of the Apes trilogy in 4K HD.
Surprisingly, there is. I mean, I don't know if there is. Is there like a Marvel Cinematic thing?
4K HD?
Yeah.
I mean, they should with the newest one
think.
coming, with the Infinity Saga collection
Yeah.
coming out. That's like $700. So I can think of better ways to spend the money.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's because
Unless
like
you finance it, I guess.
probably. And that's because I finally have that monitor. I've been noticing it. Just chat, people comment, viewers. There we go. Get it eventually. Viewers. If you notice a lot of stuttering, I'm sorry. It's that I'm using my laptop. There you go. And I don't know. It just does that. You know, it's not my powerful ass computer. So you know.
Oh man, you know what I just thought of?
Huh.
What if one day we actually have a brick wall with some lights and an actual neon?
Well, I want that neon sign.
And it's just like that's our set, just a brick wall.
Well, I want a neon sign.
Well, yeah, but it takes a lot of work to get a neon sign.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we're already going to be halfway there.
Well, where are we gonna
once
put
I
it?
get the neon sign?
Where are we gonna put it?
I don't know. Probably in front of a brick fucking wall. But first steps first, get that fucking neon sign.
Let's hang it next to the window.
Yeah, a window door. But yeah, anything else, Daniel? I can't. My main topic was housekeeping and like just like letting stop whatever the fuck you're doing. I don't think I'm sure the mic's not even picking it up. Or it might be. I don't know. But yeah, my main thing was housekeeping. Joelle from the grave decided to give us one last topic. I'm not pitching it, Joelle. Oh wait, I didn't even talk about mine. I'll do it quickly. My restaurant is the type of restaurant where we don't give you all the other bullshit. We just go and serve you the food that you know you want, which is like the hamburger, the cheeseburger, the pepperoni pizza, the fettuccine alfredo, the ravioli, the lasagna, the tacos, and all that, you know? That's what we give you. I'm not going to give you the Morgan Freeman sandwich, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get sauce, regular BLT. BLT. That's it.
We're gonna have homemade conchas and gelato, warm brownies.
What time are we what time is my store gonna be open? Reasonable times. What's that mean? I don't know.
What's reasonable to you?
What? Yeah.
10:30.
And I'm the entrepreneur. I'm not working there. The slaves are. I mean, the workers, the well-paid workers, they are working there. I just oversee everything and get paid for it.
Capitalism.
I love it. But yeah, that's my restaurant, Joel. If you watch this episode.
Giant departure from that. What do you think of the Tesla Cybertruck?
You've been on about this. I remember you mentioned.
It's fucking weird.
I remember like you mentioned it's like because we were going over what topics we can talk about. I think you were like, "That's a Cybertruck," and I thought it was just a joke. But okay, sure.
Yeah. Talk about it. Fucking weird.
Have you seen? You don't follow Deep Brands, right?
No, but like I periodically see some stuff because of like who I do follow.
Speaking of,
and it's like real estate, and I was like, oh god.
Speaking of the Tesla Cybertruck. They're making wraps for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate it is, but you can go on their website and like customize it. If I got one, I think I'd do it.
Jesus Christ.
Like a full kitted one's like $3,000 for the wraps.
God, I wonder, like, do you send your car in? Do you do it like section by, like panel by panel?
I think you do section by section. But it's all square, so it shouldn't be that hard, right?
Yeah, it's just all angles.
The only thing that I'm like I'm questioning is like, how do you get the fucking?
It's like 3 hours with the smoothing tool.
No, because with our phones we're supposed to use the Daniel. Stop. We're supposed to use the hair blow dryer to create the heat. How the fuck are you supposed to do that on a car?
Heat gun.
I guess.
Parking in a row. See during the summer. Walmart parking lot does wonders. I mean, there's not.
I'm replying to John.
Yeah, Tesla Cybertruck. God damn, I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought the conference was for the semi truck, and I was like, oh, cool, fuck, we're getting back to this.
I completely forgot about the semi truck.
Yeah. Saw a video from Marcus Brownlee, and I was like, what on earth is this? This is a joke. This is like the flamethrower, right?
So a few people that I've seen online replied, and it made me happy because like my first impression was like, that's exactly what I thought, which was, it looks like something from a fucking PS1 game.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking low, like a polygon.
Yeah, like a pre-render kind of.
I was like, I guess. And then like I've seen it in the like more real world links, and this thing's fucking huge.
Yeah.
The bed is 6'5".
It's crazy
for a fucking bed, and I'm just like that thing is long.
And it has like a garage door cover that drops behind, in between the bed and the rear windshield, which I thought was fucking cool.
Yeah, I think that's
the rear view mirror is just the rear view cameras. And that's fucking wild to me. Imagine taking your DMV test like that.
My main thing is just like, what made them decide like that was the design? Like I'm all for pushing boundaries, like, yeah, fuck it. Like shake up the market space. Like who cares? Like do something fun, do something creative. And I'm not saying this is bad. It's definitely interesting, but it's like, why though? Like going based off your previous designs and mock-ups for like every car you've ever made, angles has never really been a thing for you. The Model S, Model Y, the Model 3, the Model X, none of it is angled. It's all like smooth, like that really modern, like futuristic kind of look that you always see in movies, not box.
I mean,
with sharp angles.
I think this is modern futuristic look, but like
it's a different one.
Modern futuristic, like mid 90s, which coincidentally PS1 era. But yeah, no, god damn it. It was quite a shock. It was quite a shock, and it did look like something like you would imagine seeing in a movie based in a different planet, like a rover, or like, I mean, a lot of people pointed out these similarities or these ideas. It looks like a rover that you would see like on Mars or something. Like, like it has like, how what is the Model S, right? The one that drops the carriage.
Yeah. Okay.
Sports mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like instead of that, the Cybertruck would like do that fucking cartoon thing where it like lifts and like these panels come out of the tires and push out, and then the tires fill the panels so that they're like twice the size, and then it just turns into a monster truck that's a rover, and it's fucking insane, and I like it. It's stupid, but I like it.
It's an interesting design.
It works very well, actually.
5-10 more minutes. All
right. And I don't know, man. Like, it seems very spacious.
It looks spacious.
I'm honestly wondering if like, how easy is it to just sleep in the bed of the truck? Hang out in the bed of the truck.
It's 6'5" and it's really wide. So, I mean, I'd fit in there. Most of the people I know would, even fucking Joel would fit in there. Like, and that would still leave you with like a nice amount of headroom, like leg space and everything. So, yeah.
Like imagine going out to a party.
I know.
And like, or like imagine your kids going out to a party, right? And like, Dad, can I take the car? Are you gonna drink? Nah, it's just a high school barbecue. I'm
trying to look.
Goddamn well it's not a high school barbecue. Don't fuck with me, kid. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna drink. All right, cool. Take the Cybertruck. I was gonna take the Model X.2 so I can just auto drive home. No, take the Cybertruck. You can sleep in the bed.
I'm
Take a
trying to-
blanket.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first let me show you.
And then just the cover rolls over.
I'll put a.
You know.
See, now when I say I'm gonna do it, I actually mean it. I'll like blew up a screenshot. But yeah, this is D-Brand saying this is not a joke. Like undo it. It looks so fucking cool. Like I would do it.
It looks like a vehicle from a Power Rangers mobile game. It's so bad. It's so bad, but god damn it, I love it. It looks so cool. And that there might be a okay, and Elon Musk is like, because there's so many fan renders and shit of it, Elon Musk is like, you know what, fuck it, we'll do a matte black version. Why not? So apparently we're getting a matte black version.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool. And then aside from that, apparently there may be an option to turn the bed cover into a solar panel. And you can get some like return for like 30 minutes on like using it. I'm like, whoa, it's pretty rad. I would actually want that. You know?
I'm trying to look for another person that also said something about the Cybertruck. And like let's see. Oh, okay. This is someone was saying like the what is it? New production vehicle. Basically, because of like how big these fucking tanky, it's like how much of a tank this fucking thing is, right? Because the people are like so again, like a tweet from Marquez. He's I'm really loving the idea. Smart, huge. It's smart, silent, huge bed for gear to hang out of, and the adaptive suspension should help with like stabilizing. And so people are like I'm like. And she's like, I could just imagine having like a workstation in the back of the truck, like a fucking like, what is it? What are these called?
Table.
Yeah, a table. I mean, like a table, desk there with all that shit, just like being perfectly suspended, like or stabilized, and just like working and just.
And it has these racks and grooves and shit in the back of the bed, so you can like easily slot things in. That was pretty rad, man. Like, I don't know, the more I look at this stupid fucking thing, the more I kind of vibe with it. It's
and it
great.
Can provide 220 volts of power.
Damn,
that's a lot.
Yeah. So, and if the bed has a solar panel,
and the cover itself can support the weight of like a full person, and so it's not even like some flimsy ass cover that they have on top. It's like it's rigid. Yeah. I'm assuming it's made out of the same material.
Take your hand off. Dude, yeah, I would assume so too. It's probably just a little more vulnerable because there's some joints.
But yeah, no, it's an interesting vehicle. I don't know if the look is going to catch on, but you know,
we're here.
The features, hopefully, you know, that's
the fact that it's basically bulletproof is kind of sad. Not gonna lie. But
why?
Because like we're in a world where we have to be bulletproof now. Yeah, it's like I get it. Like Tesla is just like fucking pretty much number one in safety rating.
Yeah, they go vehicles. Really hard on
it. So I understand that. I understand them just using tougher materials just to make it more tough. Like honestly, I can see this truck rolling down a hill, solid,
and
like no one dies.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe some whiplash, but like no one dies.
I thought you were gonna say I could see this truck rolling down a hill and the truck wins.
The truck wins.
The hill is the one that loses.
God, it's like they brought in Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
God damn it. Oh man, I haven't made a good Chuck Norris joke in a long time.
But yeah, no, I think like, see, that's the other thing, you know, like, I want it to do well, but I think it's because like there's this really big stigmatism and hate for Tesla, like the full electric. People don't think these cars are as powerful as like a real man's car, and that's why I'm just like, I wonder how well this truck is going to do, because like people are gonna, especially with like the really manly men, the muscular, like, you know, the macho, like thinking like, nah, can't beat my Ford Raptor or my Ford F-150, you know?
Boys, and yes, I mean boys. Tesla dropped their time for 0 to 60 with a software update by 0.9 seconds. A software update. That takes like 2 hours to install, if anything, depending on your connection. But a software, 0.9 seconds. It went down from like 5.3, I think, to like 4 fucking
4,
some, I don't know. It dropped significantly.
Yeah, I've been saying like
Software update.
These cars, and not even like Tesla specifically, any car that can do this. I know like some of like the Porsches can do that. I don't even consider these cars going from 0 to 60 anymore. I just am like, the cars are just 0 and 60. That's it. 0 and 60. That's their default. They just go. They don't ramp up. They don't speed up. They're just they are this and then they're that.
Oh man!
So it's interesting to see a truck fucking.
I know, and like with what was it, the 3-motor all-wheel drive?
Mm-hmm.
Like that thing's gonna haul ass, and an F-150 behind it.
Yeah, have you seen? You saw the yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so that's
like, what if Tesla was just like, you know what? Who needs semis?
Yeah,
just make a pickup truck that can haul a trailer.
So that's why I'm just like, you know, that's why I'm like, I really hope like this helps people not hate on Tesla so much, because like this car or this truck is fucking durable as shit. It's powerful as shit, has a stupid amount of like space that you can put so much in, and like I'm assuming the technology inside of it is going to be on par with a regular Tesla. The only difference is it doesn't take diesel, doesn't take fucking gas, it's just electric. So it's just like, I hope like this helps with a lot of people not be so, this isn't a powerful car. Like, no, it is. It fucking is. I know people are making a big deal about the fucking like the glass like still shattering, but first of all, any other car that glass would have shattered.
Yeah.
It would have actually like punk like right through it. And two, there's video of Elon Musk using the same steel ball earlier.
Yeah.
Like throwing it, and that shit just bounces back off.
A dangerous bounce, mind you.
Yeah.
There was some like give back on that.
Yeah, people were just like, like, cause like it just went bunk bunk, and like, okay, I was hoping for more of a bunk down, but yeah, I don't know, that's my hope, because like it's an interesting truck. That's all I can say. I think it has a lot of really, my only con is that's a look.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I don't have any cons with it other than the look is questionable.
And just think what people are going to do with it.
You think like
have you seen Boss Logic's renders of these?
No.
Oh,
do you think
so many.
Do you think they went with the more rugged, angular look because they wanted to appeal?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, it was definitely something think, like, to stick out. Yeah. You know, like,
well, I mean, like, to like the more like insecure manly macho men that that want their Ford F-150 Raptors, whatever the fuck. Because I don't know, I feel like the car might have given a little bit more shit on if it like kept that smooth look of like all the past Tesla cars.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Tesla has big dick money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This could have been a flamethrower situation, and nobody would bat an eye. They'd be like, that's actually pretty cool.
Wait, flamethrower situation?
Yeah, the almost selling flamethrower.
I thought fucking everyone loved that.
Well, yeah, but it's like a fucking ridiculous idea from this company, from this guy that's supposed to be changing the world with like electricity.
Yeah, and guess what? You know who said that? People that didn't get the fucking flamethrower.
But yeah, no, Tesla's got big dick money, and like if they just like, I wouldn't put it. wouldn't put it past Elon Musk if somebody was just like, one drunken night. There's like my F-150 and enjoy your little shit Tesla Roadster. The fuck is that? Like, okay. Well, one, I'd like to see your F-150 find my Roadster in space. And
Until
two,
they make them.
and two, give me 6 months. It's like, what? Give me 6 months. For what? You'll get the invitation.
Oh, jeez.
The one thing that is kind of interesting was that like there's a small time of disbelief when I was like looking at this, where I was like, maybe it is like an early render. You know, like maybe it's just like a rough cut, and they're like, "Hey, this is what we're working on right now. This is what we're gonna be working on for a while. We just want to show you what we got."
Yeah.
And some people love it, some people don't. But you know what? 6 months from now, boom, it'll come out polished. It looks great, sexier than ever. It's like has that Tesla feel, and yeah. But then I saw the tweet where it's like Elon tweeted, "Yeah, the Cybertruck's gonna be the last big reveal that we're gonna be working on for
quite some time.
But you'll get some little stuff here and there." I'm like, all right, balls to the wall at the Cybertruck. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Do it. I love all the renders of the Warthog.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Yeah,
those are my favorite. But no, I think to close it, and probably wrap up this episode as well. Other than that, I think the only other thing that I'm interested in terms of design, new PS5. It's going to be a year of questionable design choices. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it is.
It's interesting, like. Alrighty, like you would think this. I don't know. I feel I wonder if there's going to be a trend that's starting. That how like retro became retro, or old school became retro. So I wonder if like that's what's going on here. Like the designs, people are like, yeah, let's make things new again. Like let's fuck with it. Like let's make this truck look like this. Let's make these beautifully slim. I'm talking about both like consoles here, the PlayStation and the Xbox. They got their design down. They work. I love the Xbox One purely for how form factor. Like its form factor is so small. It's so easy to travel with. You need two cables. You need the power one. You need an HDMI. That's all you need. Same thing with the PS5 or the PS4 Pro, if I believe. And that's just so much better than the old school Xbox One and 360 where they're big, they're beefy, they need this big ass brick. I'm over it. So having something like the PS5 kind of bring that back is like, okay.
All right. So I'm going to need to clear some shelf room.
Granted, I don't think we've seen the designs for the Scarlet, have we?
No.
So if they come out the cuts and they're just as ridiculous, I think that'll confirm it. That's just like, you know what? That's just where we are now. Now I want to see
it's just like a.
That'd be interesting, but I think it'll be interesting. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hope these new mics worked.
Yeah.
Can't wait to.
If you're in the audience,
let us know in the comments.
Fuck. Viewers.
Viewers.
Yeah.
Viewers like you.
You know who you are. Yeah, you. All of you. Leave a comment. Maybe. I'm not going to force you, but if you want to, that'd be cool. If not, whatever. Leave a comment. Primarily, I guess, like with what I was saying, like in the beginning with all of these changes or things that we want to work on, maybe ideas. Like, do you like the mic? Do you like the new backdrop? Thumbnails. When this episode comes out, it will be
pajamas.
I just got lazy. Okay. When this episode comes out, we'll have a new set, I guess. Preset, not preset. Design, I guess, for the thumbnails. Hopefully, maybe we'll have animations. We'll see. Well, it's a lot of things that we want to try to bring in.
We'll see how much I get done.
Yeah, but yeah, leave. Maybe if you feel inclined, maybe leave a comment with any ideas. Tell us what you think, things we can improve on, things we can work on, and anything else. Other than that,
do you want a shirt? Do you want a hat? You want to donate to some stuff? Our Extra Life page is still open.
Yeah, Extra Life, by the way, is still going on until like the end of the year. So,
what donate?
Yeah, donate. I mean, yeah, you don't have to buy merch because we can't even make it or afford it. But hey, maybe if you donate, maybe we'll send you merch. It's a thank you. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything for sure. I'm not gonna don't hold us to that. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me or Joel. Hold Daniel to that, okay?
Merch is expensive.
Merch is expensive. But yeah.
Make some pens.
This has been another episode of the TopCup podcast. How does he normally go?
No. Fuck it.
Okay.
Just make a new one. Fuck it, we're doing live.
If you liked what you see, you can continue, maybe consider subscribing and keep up for when we post more of these videos here on the tubes. If not, if you want to just listen to us, you can find us on all social podcasting places.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this.
Google Play, Apple Podcasts. Well, not Google Play. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Still surprised.
Spotify.
Spotify, of course. YouTube.
Playlist Live.
Whatever the fuck that is.
You don't remember Playlist?
No. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Playlist Live was their conventions.
Buzzsprout.
Concerts.
Yeah. A lot of shit. Or you can just Google us.
Google us. Whatever
that's got to be going for another 3 episodes.
Honestly, fuck. If we could get some feedback on what people like you watch them. I'm pretty sure it's YouTube is what the main thing is. But yeah, Google us. Fucking. If any of the sites that we're on appeal to you, click that site and just let us know what site that is. Just more for curiosity's sake. I'm pretty sure it's only YouTube, but yeah, fuck it, Maybe an Apple podcast here and there. That'd be interesting. But yeah.
You can also find us on social media.
You can.
For any updates.
I don't post ever.
I'm posting more.
He's posting more.
I'm your buddy Danny on pretty much everything.
Yeah, and then you can follow the official Top Cup thing, social medias, Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, everything will be in the description.
Yeah, everything's in the description down below.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
I don't think we post to Facebook.
Everything goes to Facebook whenever I post.
Yeah. Yeah, you can follow us there for any updates and behind the scenes. Need to post a little bit more in the behind the scenes, but primarily updates. Yeah. Other than that, I have been your host, John Iavitas, joined by my coaster, Daniel Arroyo. My coaster, Daniel Arroyo.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
Love you, buddy.
I understand. Oh, yeah, you do that. I'm not good at this. I've never been a good...
Got to keep it alive, at least for a little bit.
I'm not good on sentiment, man. I don't do that stuff. It ain't me. So,
John.
Yeah.
Glad you're not dead.
Thank you.
Unlike Joel.
He did die.
Joel. You guys, you're not dead. But I miss you sometimes. Mainly because we haven't posted in a while. But I'll see you later.